You'll come across people and you have people in your life. It's the same thing with them. If anything, they always want to talk about what they got going on. They'll tell you what this person did, what's going on with them. What do you think? Even though you gave them your input in which that you asked them for, they will still try to explain it to you in a way that you just have to agree with them. It'll go as far as, if you don't properly understand exactly what they're talking about in their mind, in their head, you just don't understand. You clearly understand because you've been through it, and that's one of the reasons why they want you to hear them out. They know that you have some sense. They know that you have some type of understanding. You know from right from wrong. 2 plus 2 is 4. To them, 2 plus 2 is 8. You know what it is. But no matter what the situation is, they will just not try to agree with you. If anything, they'll have some type of issue with you because the way you're breaking it down and the way you say certain things to them relating to what they're asking for, you're just not agreeing with them. If anything, you're the enemy. How? Because you just are not agreeing with them. And this is crazy because all you want to do, hey, you're my friend, you're my family member, we're tight, but I'm being so real with you and I'm being honest with you, but you reject what you asked me about. Instead, you just want to have problems with me because whatever it is that you got going on. Before I get into the video, let me introduce myself as Gene, your best friend, your new best friend, and I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And before I get into the video, today we're going to talk about most people don't want the truth. They just want validation. If you remember the background, you see it. You see the background. I'm in family house right now. I was here, a day before Christmas. Just here temporarily. You already know the smoke detector. They actually, not to put my business out there, my family, but they're getting ready to move out this location too. And can you believe on Christmas Day I was sick? I'm actually just getting over. I had a little stomach bug and kind of a cold, little, it's like I want to throw up. But grace of God, I'm going good. I'm actually healthy. I've just, drunk me some soup. My sister got me some soup. So if my voice sounds kind of funny, that's the reason why. All right, but let's get back into the video. Yes. A lot of people in this world, especially the people don't want the truth. They don't want the truth. And we live in a sad reality is that a lot of people don't know their reality. They don't know. They don't want to understand that, okay, right is right and wrong is wrong. If a person is cheating on you, they don't want to understand that person is just not respecting them. They don't want to understand that person have someone else. That person is not giving you their time and energy. And this is the sad truth about especially people in this world. The other day I was speaking to someone and we were talking about a situation where this person, from what I was told, that this person felt like they didn't need to lose weight. What do you mean by losing weight? This person was out of shape. They were actually obese. And they felt like that, that person was being hard on them because he offered them to go to the gym. When the doctor actually told them that he needs to get in shape and lose a few pounds. Now, he wanted to know my opinion because that person actually went hard on him and told him that, hey, they're trying to belittle him and trying to make him look like that, he's a bad person. And I said to myself, now, when that person was asking me my opinion, what would I do? And nothing that had to do with that person was asking me that, but the experience that he went through with that person got upset at him and blocked him because he told them the truth. And this is the things that we as people are living, the times that we're living in. You be honest with them, and other people are telling them what they need to do. And then when you say it, they take it the wrong way. And it's crazy because it's like, now when you get mad at me, right? Now that I agreed on what somebody else said, now, for me personally, I come off as cold-hearted. If you're my friend and someone that's close to me and I really care for you, I'm going to be honest with you because the truth will set you free. No, 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 no. With most people, the truth, it's a lie to them. But it's in denial. And that's what we're living in this world we're living in now. The truth, when you say the truth, they take it as if, like, most people, right? They take it as if you're trying to insult them, you're trying to belittle them, you're trying to make them look stupid, and you're trying to be funny. But guess what? Those same people, they'll actually have people that's lying to them, and behind their backs, they're laughing at them. And that's the thing. That's the cold hard truth about most people that we're living in today's world. They would rather get laughed at behind their backs than someone to tell them, hey, yes, you do need to lose some weight. You do need, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. Coming up in the West Indian culture, Haitian, they one of the realest people I know. They haven't seen you in some time, or they see you again. They'll let you know, like, oh, yo, you getting some weight. You getting some weight. Yeah, be careful. Be careful, man. You know? Now, the way they said it maybe come off kind of funny, kind of wrong. I mean, kind of like, oh, dang. But at the same time, they're being honest with you. Like, yo, instead of you have people that will see you, and now, today's world, we do have people that are really too rough, you know what I mean? And I get it. But we live in a time now where people just can't take honesty. If you do lose weight, some people will tell you, oh, then you're getting sick. What's going on? You all right? You stressed? Now, I'm not talking about that. That right there, why do you automatically think that, right? But like I said, in the world that I come, in where I grew up in, they'll tell you, you gaining weight, man. You look like you eating good. You may need to drop a few pounds. Now, like I said, it comes off kind of a little rough, too forward. But at the same time, don't you think that, what? They're being honest with you? Now, me personally, I wouldn't go and just tell anyone, hey, you're gaining weight, you're this, you're that. Because I already understand, like, hey, everybody has a heart. Everybody feels some type of way. But let's be honest. We do have those that just constantly comes to you and complain about things like relationship. Someone that they're talking to and that person is not respecting their time. They don't have any boundaries. And then when you break it down to them, it's like the same thing over and over again. You got to repeat yourself. And it's like, what's the purpose of me telling you this when you're only going to go back and do it again? And I ain't gonna lie to you. Just recently, I'll say a month ago, 2 months ago, I was chopping it up with someone and I was cool with the meals, the same thing over again, no matter how much I try to explain to them. And they only turned around and did what they wanted to do. Now, today, I'm not really around this person a lot because I seen their true colors. But at the same time, I understand that most people don't want the truth. They just want validation. And A lot of times when they have when they're set and they just want validation, they made a decision already. They just want to see that if you're gonna judge them, they just want to see that, hey, what do you think? Even though you tell them what you think, they already have their mind set on what they're doing, or they have already done it already. It's not until when everything is set and reality kicks in, that's when they'll see that you're right. But until then, keep things to yourself. Be observant. Listen more. Observe. Because the truth will come out. The truth will come out. So this video resonated with you guys. I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend. And also again, I tried to do this video. I'm actually, when I'm finished doing this, I upload it, I'm going straight to sleep. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if you can see it. You're hearing my voice. I'm coming over some sickness and all that, but I still feel a little weak, even though trying to say these words, but I'm getting better, you know what I mean? So again, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.